So I went to see Spider-Man last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Late. It's one of the first times you've ever seen a movie after me.
Yeah, I went away for a week, and I also had to catch up, so I'd never seen the old ones.
Are we giving these people a spoiler alert? No.
I'm not going to talk about the film.
Okay, good.
I'm not going to... Well, it was good. It was fine.
Yeah.
It was great, actually.
It was pretty good. It was 2 hours of remember this?
I didn't think... No.
Remember this guy from the other one?
Okay, well, spoiler alert.
It's been out for a month.
Yeah, it's been out for a month.
I feel
Who
like
gives
that's
a
what
shit?
a lot of Marvel movies are becoming now, is because the story's so big. It's just 2.5 hours of remember this guy?
As a Marvel fan,
Yeah.
I felt like I walked into the cinema. I felt like they undid my fly. I felt like I relaxed.
Yeah.
And they just jerked off the
Yeah.
fan base.
Yeah.
For like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And I was loving it. What, like, this plot, sure.
Yeah.
It was a movie.
Yeah.
Watching 3 Spider-Man in a row swing off a building.
That was
Now
cool.
that was fucking awesome.
That was cool.
That was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
But it's about 15 minutes into the film. I've done so much work to catch up, to get up to speed with Spider-Man. Because I've watched the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Yeah.
but I'd never watched the old ones when I was a
Right.
kid even.
Yeah.
I'd never seen
See,
a full Tobey Maguire one.
They're doing this multiverse thing where there's multiple universes. Now, you got to watch every single Marvel property film. No, you got to watch films that are not Marvel films.
Smart.
You got to watch the X-Men films. Or
Yeah, I
the
still haven't
Spider-Man
seen them,
films.
actually.
Yeah.
But I think I've seen Wolverine. I don't know. What's happening?
Bit of music outside.
Tracks. Someone's
Yeah.
pumping tracks.
What's
Anyway.
gone?
So, I watched the 3 Toby ones, the 2 Andrew ones,
Yeah.
and then I also rewatched the Tom Holland ones,
Mate,
right?
it is a full-time job.
Being a
just-
Marvel fan.
Yeah, watching the... If you want to watch one Marvel film, sucked in. You
Plus,
gotta
I've watched
8.
all the Disney shows, right? I'm all
Yeah.
up to date, so I'm ready when I
Yeah.
get in the cinema. I've watched 7 movies and a lot of shows on Disney Plus to be here. Cannot wait to enjoy it, finally.
I can't do the TV series. I've put my
I love 'em.
I've drawn a line in the sand.
Hawkeye was dope.
I'm sure they're great.
Yeah.
But I'm drawing a line in the sand. I do not have time to engage with the TV Marvel universe, and I won't. Spoiler alert, at the very end, with the end credits scene of the Spider-Man one, when they brought in the Scarlet Witch, whose show I intentionally decided not to watch, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
They're trying to make me watch it.
Of course, WandaVision was probably the best one.
I know it's good, but I
Right.
don't have time.
You do.
No, but I want to watch other things. If I want
Yeah.
to watch other things, it's like you are either watching all of the Marvel
Yeah, I
things.
just watched that.
Or you're watching...
I just watch Marvel and
other
Star
things.
Wars. That's
Yeah.
pretty much all I watch.
See, man, I got to blast through 900 episodes of Naruto. I'm a busy man.
Yeah, you got shit to do.
Mm.
So anyway, it gets 15 minutes into the film,
Yeah.
and it's that hectic scene. He's walking back into his old high school or something, Tom Holland,
Yeah.
and then the fire alarm starts fucking blaring.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this sounds pretty realistic. But it doesn't really match the scene.
Yeah.
It was like, brr, brr, this is a fire alarm. Please wait till further instruction. Brr, brr. And I was like, huh. What a weird time to place this in the film, Marvel. You know, they made some interesting creative decisions lately. Turns out, after 20 seconds, I was like, this is not part of the film. This is blaring in the cinema. You want to know what happened?
What?
Nothing. No one moves.
Dude. You are the guy.
I didn't budge.
You didn't
I
do
was,
anything.
No, I was like, this building would have to be crumbling. I've come too far to be here. This building has to be literally crumbling down around me for me to get the fuck out of my seat and not watch 3 Spider-Mans team up.
Dude, that's literally how people die. Remember, we told a story earlier. This is the difference
There were
between you
kids
and
in
me.
the cinema. No one moved.
This is the
And
difference.
I didn't give a fuck. If anything, I was like, rewind it so I can hear it. Everyone was just like, shut up, it's ruining the movie.
That's terrible. That's how everyone dies. This is the difference between you and me. Some people might remember last year, a few episodes ago, Keelan and I told a story about the fire alarm going off in the swimming pool. I instantly get out of the pool and I go, is this a fire alarm or is it an active shooter? Where are the other exits? And I go, I'm going to go out of this exit, less traffic.
Foolish.
Yeah,
Hear a fire alarm in the pool, stay in the pool, go underwater.
that's what everyone did.
How people die. You
That's-
suffocate doing that.
Because of the smoke.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but me, Keelan, and Rosie were the only people that got out of the pool and started
Nerds.
going towards the exit. People didn't start going towards the exit until the fire brigade walked in the building.
This is the problem with fire alarms. It's like 98% of the time a false alarm.
Yes.
Or a toast. Someone's burnt their toast.
Yeah.
Like someone, I bet, I literally just turned to Meg. I was like, someone probably burnt popcorn. Who gives a fuck? Just kept watching.
And look, the pool, it was a false alarm. The movie, you're still here, so it was a false alarm.
Yeah.
But it's that 2%.
Well,
man.
I don't know. It didn't stop until one guy eventually goes, oh, gets out of his seat, not running, walks down so slowly, complains to the staff, then it turns off, then he walks back in and everyone goes, cheers, dude.
Man, how silly would he feel meeting God and God tells him his last words were, can you turn that fucking alarm off? I'm trying to watch Spider-Man.
Dude, it was so annoying.
Yeah.
Like, it was, and I feel like I missed a lot in that scene. It could have been like the scene after when nothing happened. I was filthy when it went off.
Yeah, that's like, I watched a TikTok today of like people doing experiment of putting people in a waiting room and then they blast smoke underneath the door and everyone except for one guy is an actor and all the people look at the smoke and don't react to it. And then the guy who's not an actor just stays in there for like 30 minutes with smoke coming out of the door. That's you.
Yeah.
Like, well, everyone else is doing nothing. I guess I'll just cook.
No, only if I have a reason. Like if I'm like, oh, I don't want to, I weigh up the situation.
So if someone was dangling keys in front of your face, you're staying.
Sure, but like, or you know, one of the best Marvel films of all time. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like, I just watched it and I was like, man, I really want to be here.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to redo it again because it's taken me 3 weeks to go to the cinema to see it.
True, that is annoying.
And we are busy.
Yeah.
And I was away for a week and stuff. I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to reschedule this for another week.
I mean, because you're already technically
Late.
risking death going to the cinema anyway.
Sure.
You're like, you already shouldn't go to the cinema.
Why not?
Because of COVID, you know? But no one's really doing that.
I'm still
Everyone's like,
kind
whatever.
of open to it.